So, when your body is sick, you go to see a doctor. Why is your mind any different? Hello everyone, my name is Malik Jelaidan and I'm from Saudi Arabia. A few days ago, I actually graduated med school, and as of right now, I'm considered a general physician. Thank you very much. I come from a small town, or small city, that's called Medina. I lived an ordinary childhood, growing up shy but smart, quiet but happy. But that changed, because from the very first day that I went to school, I was bullied. I didn't get along with a lot of people my age, my gender, or my nationality, because I was different. While they talked about cars, girls, and masculine things, I discussed music, making YouTube videos, and writing poems. When they talked about being tough, I talked about crying and how deeply I feel things. So, as I grew, my self-hatred grew with me. And I started to develop body image issues, and as the years went by, the bullying intensified. So, that led me to a lot of dark places in my life. I was picked on for every single flaw I knew I had, and my bullies made me aware of those I didn't know. Then I developed severe depression. Life became so unbearable that I thought about killing myself. My parents didn't know me, my friends didn't defend me, and I didn't love myself. After that, life was very hard, and like I said, I went into a very dark place. But then I graduated high school, I got accepted into medical school. So there was the pressure of being a medical student compounded with my self-hatred, which made me go into depression and suicidal thoughts, and they all relapsed once again. And I struggled with these for the next 5 years of my life, until my friend made me go see a psychiatrist. And on March 15th, 2015, I was diagnosed with major depressive disorder. But thankfully, over a year into multiple treatment sessions, medications, and a lot of hard work, I overcame my depression and I'm much healthier now. And this is why I created or founded Haseef. I felt the need and the motivation to speak up about mental illness, coming from that personal experience. Haseef is a mental health awareness campaign that educates the community through using scientific information. And we promote those information using social media accounts. And then we also share personal stories of people who have real life stories of dealing with mental illnesses. We also subtitle foreign content. So the thing about mental health information is there aren't many in Arabic. This is what Haseef tries to fix. We try to introduce those who only speak Arabic to this whole new aspect of health they may know nothing about. And what we do is, in terms of mental health, there aren't many Arabs who acknowledge or feel the need to get to know what mental health is. So with these statistics, we show why Haseef and mental health is very important. According to the World Health Organization, depression is the leading cause of disability worldwide out of any physical or mental illness, with more than 300 million people around the world suffering from it. And 90% of suicide is linked to mental illness. So suicide kills almost 800,000 people yearly. That's almost 1 million people who didn't have access to treatment, who didn't have support from their families, governments, or communities. They may not have even known that they had a mental illness in the first place. In terms of the effect on the economy, in the US, more than $11 billion are lost yearly because of decreased productivity from depression alone, not to mention the other 100 mental illnesses that may be treatable. This is why Haseef is really important. Other thing that we did with Haseef was we conducted a research survey in the Saudi population. The highlights of the 7,000 responses were that 96.9% of the participants believe that psychiatric patients are insane. 50% believe that psychiatrists would develop a mental illness because of their exposure to patients. Also, more than 60% believe that mental illness is caused by lack of faith, distance from God. They didn't think it was caused by psychological trauma, but because of weak personalities and religious beliefs. This is why Haseef is really important. And it starts with you. Maybe you yourself want to share your story one day. And if that day comes and you feel ready, reach out to us. We are here to listen. We are here to give you a platform. So hopefully others who might be going through the same thing can be inspired by someone like you. Don't be scared to ask questions. Ask professionals, doctors in your own community. Ask someone who might be going through a mental illness, what can I do to make your life easier? Our goal is to an informed Arabic society where anyone dealing with a mental illness is unashamed to ask professional help. We aspire for an accepting and a supportive community. So please help me in making this ideal a reality.